The Leopard ones just keep coming. In the 9 months since a German-Danish-Dutch consortium announced it would donate to Ukraine's war effort an initial batch of 100 German-made Leopard 1A5 tanks, the consortium, as well as Denmark acting alone, have added 95 Leopard 1s to the total. The most recent pledge, by Germany last week, includes an extra 25 tanks. The first 20 or so Leopard 1A5s already have arrived in Ukraine, where they apparently equip a company within the new 44th Mechanized Brigade. Ukraine now is set to receive no fewer than 195 of the lightweight, 1980s vintage Leopard 1A5s. They by far will be Ukraine's most numerous Western-style tanks, and will be outnumbered in the Ukrainian inventory only by Ukraine's homemade T-64s and by various T-72 models that Ukraine either inherited from the Soviet Union in 1991 or recently has acquired from its European allies. All those Leopard 1A5s represent an opportunity, albeit a risky one. 5 months into its widely anticipated counteroffensive, Ukraine has lost at least 13 of its best Leopard 2 tanks out of just 85 of the heavy tanks its allies have pledged, and 71 that they've delivered. Something must replace those tanks. There are no indications any of NATO's allies are willing to part with any more of their Leopard 2s. Nor are there any signs the United Kingdom will add to the 14 Challenger 2 tanks it has donated to Ukraine, one of which the Ukrainians already have lost. Yes, the United States easily could double, triple or multiply by 10 the 31M-1 tanks it has pledged. But Republicans in the U.S. Congress, increasingly apologists for the regime of Russian President Vladimir Putin, could slow or even block additional U.S. military aid to Ukraine. Unless and until Ukraine can resume construction of its own tanks, an unlikely prospect given the massive investment that would be necessary, German Leopard 1s, Czech T-72s and various Soviet-style tanks from Poland are the only tanks Ukraine can count on receiving in large numbers. Which means Kyiv must figure out how best to use these tanks, mitigating their weaknesses and leveraging their strengths. For the nearly 200 Leopard 1A5s, enough for 3 battalions, that means deploying the tanks where they can move quickly, stay behind cover and shoot at range. The advantage of the Leopard over, for example, the T-64 is in accuracy, range and speed, a Ukrainian tank gunner named Oleksiy told Army Inform. It's true. The 40-ton, 4-person Leopard 1A5 is a fast and accurate shooter. It's not for no reason that one Danish tank instructor advised his Ukrainian trainees to fight while on the move. The Leopard 1 is made for driving and shooting, the instructor said. German tank maker Krauss Maffei Wegmann gave the Leopard 1A5 what was, at the time, one of the world's leading tank guns, the rifled 105mm L7 from Royal Ordnance in the United Kingdom.